Downing Street, the very heart of Boris Johnson's government, is in turmoil. Among a stream of damaging leaks and revelations in recent days, the question of exactly how the renovations of Johnson's Downing Street apartment were paid for have been front-page news. It's been alleged that Johnson first tried to get wealthy supporters to pay for the work, then that his political party loaned him the money. If so, that should have been made public.
Prime Minister.
The Electoral Commission is now involved, and at the weekly session of Prime Minister's Questions, the opposition Labour Party smelled blood.
Who initially, and Prime Minister, initially is the key word here, who initially paid for the redecoration of his Downing Street flat?
Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I think I've answered this question several times now, and the answer is that I have covered the costs. I have met the requirements that I've been obliged to meet in full.
What do we get from this Prime Minister and this Conservative government? Dodgy contracts, jobs for their mates and cash for access. And who's at the heart of it? The Prime Minister, Major Sleaze, sitting there.
Again and again, Johnson wouldn't clarify who had paid the initial invoice, repeating only that he personally had covered the costs. Regional and local elections are just a week away, and opinion polling suggests the controversies are starting to affect voter sentiment.
Again, you're getting a pattern where at some point his credibility as Prime Minister will evaporate, and people got to ask, do we want somebody of that kind of abject moral character as Prime Minister?
At the core of this crisis is a bitter dispute between Boris Johnson and this man, his former closest advisor, Dominic Cummings. Downing Street accused Cummings of being the source of many of the recent damaging leaks. Cummings strongly rebutted that, publishing an explosive blog which concluded that his former boss fell far below the required standards of competence and integrity. Boris Johnson owes much of his political success to a remarkable Teflon-like quality, the ability to survive controversies which would have brought down other lesser contemporary politicians. It's almost as if different rules apply to this Prime Minister. But that doesn't mean that the rules don't exist. And in this Electoral Commission, there is a watchdog prepared to apply them.